All right, guys, good morning. It has been a while. It's been a minute. But here we are. We have a little full body strength, full body pump this morning. So I want you guys to grab your weights. Grab all the kinds you have, heavy, medium, light. We're going to use them all. You can always adjust if you need to. And if you don't have extra sets, totally fine. Use what you got. Body weight. We can do body weight if you don't have weights as well. All right. Let's get this going here. Wow, it's been a minute. All right. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's 6 a.m. I was surprised. I woke up at like 5-ish today. Surprised at how like late it was outside. Like 5 a.m., right? It's like late outside. It's crazy. Love it. So what do I got for you today? We are going to do a little mix. Lower body, upper body in our sets. Okay, we're going to do 45 seconds of work. And then we're going to do a 15-second challenge in a sense to finish off that minute of that exercise. Okay, we'll take a break, keep cycling through. All right, we got some core mixed in, and then we have a fun finisher at the end. Okay, so I want you guys to find your space, grab some water. Okay, again, heavy dumbbells, medium dumbbells, light dumbbells if you have them. All right, if you don't, totally fine. Good morning, Amy. Hello, welcome. Here we are. Guys, and we're only gonna have a few more weeks, maybe, of down here. My parents are moving, I gotta move out, so enjoy this basement area. It's gonna be great. All right, so grab your stuff. Got my water. Not gonna lie, I woke up and drank coffee, so this is the first time I'm drinking water all day, so it's gonna be a great workout. It's gonna be awesome, all right? Alrighty, so let's get it going here. And yeah, all right, so let's get some arm circles. So I want you to just get nice big arm circles here. Take some nice deep breaths in to wake up a little bit. Oh yeah, got a nice good stretch in the upper body. We're gonna go backwards whenever you're ready. All right, try to get that full range of motion with those arms. Nice. Oh man, she got those cobwebs, right? All right, crossing our body, or crossing our arms. Cross our body here. Make sure you bring a different one on top each time. Really open up that chest, right, as you come. Good, and I want you slowly we're just marching in place. All right, we're gonna start off small, all right? We'll add up some intensity here. So again, just kind of waking up the lower body a little bit. Get your arms moving too, okay? Remember, the more we're moving, the more we're using. All right. Slowly, I want you to pick up that pace with your feet if you are comfortable, all right? So we're gonna do just a little bit of a jog, all right? Like a boxer's jog. Just kind of shuffling here in place. Get on those toes a little bit. Wake up the calf muscles. Awesome. Good. Pick it up just a little bit more if you can, all right? Pick up those feet a little bit, get those knees up nice and high, kind of get that heart rate going. Nice. Good, all right, we're gonna slow it back down. We're gonna do our little hamstring curls standing. So I want your arms pull apart here as you are curling that heel towards your butt. All right, we're gonna stick here, warm up those hamstrings, back of those legs. And if you are feeling comfortable, you can, again, more than welcome to stay right here. We're gonna do butt kickers, all right? So we're gonna go into that jog. You're kicking your heels up. Good job, good job. Nice. All right, 3, 2, and relax. Shake those legs out. What I want you to do is bring that knee up into that chest. Maybe get that ankle. Ooh, my foot just cracked. The ankle will roll here. Good. As you bring up the knee to your chest, work on some balance, right? Squeezing those glutes. Let's do one more on each side, then we're gonna hit those hamstrings. Good, all right, so heel on the ground, scoop down over your toes in the air. You're gonna reach down nice and high, all right? You're gonna feel the back of those legs stretch up to the side here. Scooping down, reaching up. A little static stretching, but you're making a little bit more of a dynamic movement here. Again, just to kind of warm up the upper body. Feel a nice stretch. Good, one more on each side whenever you're there. And I want your feet wide, the Jen Oliver, all right? So reaching across, all Alright, get that nice stretch in that torso. Again, still making a little more of a movement here, a little more dynamic as we're warming up. Good, we're gonna rotate towards those windmills, so you're reaching down, opposite hand. Ooh, hip just popped this time. Opposite foot, everything's popping. I drove back from Virginia yesterday, the Shenandoah area, had a bachelorette thing. Let me tell you, 4.5 hours in a car will make you stiff. All right, reach down. So I feel like I should get like mobility today. All right, side lunge shifts. All right, so you're shifting side to side here. If you have a water bottle, you can hold a water bottle if you can't get nice and low. All right, so you're just going side to side. Again, wake up the hips a little bit. Good, some lateral movements. You can always stretch, hold that stretch if you want to. Good, 3, 2, 1. Come to one side of your room or mat. We're gonna do inchworms all the way out. All right, so hinge the hips, inchworm out, and then you're coming straight back up. The second time you go down, you have 2 push-ups. All right, so 2 good push-ups here. You can go to your knees if you need to. Get nice and tall. The next time you got 2 push-ups and 10 mountain climbers. All right, you got 1, 2, and then you have 10 mountain climbers here, in and out. Once you got those 10, you're walking back up towards your feet. Stand up nice and tall. Finish with 5 good squats for me, all right? Feet right underneath those hips and shoulders, all right? Sinking down, driving up through those heels. Again, just to get those hips and those legs going. So you have 5 squats. And I want you to grab some water. If you need to stretch, take your time to do that. All right, anything else that might be sore. All right, I want you to grab some heavy weights. What this first exercise is gonna do, okay? Lower body. We have a squat, backward lunge, squat, backward lunge on the other leg. 45 seconds, and then for the last 15 seconds, we're gonna be holding a squat at the bottom, little squat pulses. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. All right, so go from the side here. So you can hold weight up here, 1 weight or 2 weight. You can hold weight down here, whatever you're comfortable with. I just challenge you to go a little bit heavier. We're gonna do this 2 times through the circuit, okay? So we'll come back to it a second time. You can always adjust, all right? So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna squat down, okay? Backward lunge on one leg. Squat, again, holding the weights wherever you want. And then your backward lunge on the other leg. So always squatting in the middle, backward lunge in between, okay? So then we're gonna move into a bent row. So have an idea in your mind of what weights you're gonna use for the bent over row. All right, so we have 45 seconds, squat, lunge, ready. Grab your weights, set, and here we go. All right, so squatting down, backward lunge, and repeat on the other side. Now, when you're doing your squat, weight in the heels, okay? Keep that chest nice and tall. Backward lunge, keep those legs in line, all right? Stepping straight back. Push up through that heel of the foot that's up front. All right, core is nice and tight. Oh yeah. Keep working. 45 seconds. You have 10 left before we're pulsing. Good. Ready? And here we go. So you're gonna hold at the bottom and you're just pulsing. Tiny little movements. Breathe. Woo, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Shake it out. All right, yikes. Bent over rows, okay? I want you to hold those weights. Slight bend in those legs, all right? You're rowing in and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards the spine. Our last 15 seconds, we're holding. All right, you got this. Ready? Heavy weights. 45 seconds. Ready. And here we go. I don't really know where my timer is, so I'm using my stopwatch today. Again, keep those legs engaged. Squeeze the core. Or use the back. Use those arms, right? We're not swinging our body into it. Stay nice and low. Nice. Good. You should feel the arms. Feel that back. Keep pushing here. 15 more seconds. Nice. Holding strong. You got it. We're going to hold for 15. Ready? Set. And here we go. Hold. So holding that up phase of that row. You're squeezing. All right? Again, keep those elbows tucked in as much as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Nice. All right, we're gonna go ahead on the ground here. All right, hip bridge. You can have weight, add weight if you want to. Okay, on the ground. Weight can be on your hips. You're gonna push up and down. All right, up and down. Squeeze those glutes. At the last 15 seconds, we're doing pulses. All right, so however much weight you want, doesn't matter to me. Ready, set, and here we go. This one up, all the way down, nice and controlled here. All right, so squeeze, down. How high can you eat those hips? Good. Breathe in here, rest in that weight if you want to, you don't have to. You can always do single leg options if you want to. About halfway if you are doing a single leg option, you can always switch. Alright. Nice. Now we are doing this the second time. So, you can always do a little bit more the second time around. You ready? Almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, you ready? Hold and add a little pulse. Alright, a little up and down movement here, still pushing up through those heels. Woo, feel those hamstrings working. Come on. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, we're staying down here, chest press, okay? So grab those weights, chest press. Last 15 seconds, we're flipping over, doing as many push-ups as you can. All right, so grab your heavier weights, just a regular press, nothing crazy. All right, you ready? Set, and here we go. All right, so coming all the way down, all the way back up. I want you to press that low back into the floor to engage the core. All right, coming out to a nice 90-degree bend with those arms. Bring those weights together at the top. Breathe out through your mouth as you're pushing those weights up. Nice. There we go. Looking good, looking good. You always alternate arms. You're going to alternate arms to give yourself a little bit of a break. Keep pushing. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Last rep. Once you finish, set those weights down, flip on over. You can go to your knees. Go on the high plank position. You have 15 seconds of push-ups. You ready? Here we go. All right, go down and up. All right, so again, if you're on your knees, you're here, that's totally fine. All right, feel that chest. All right, good, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, woo, and 1. Wow, yikes. All righty. Last thing on the ground here, I'm making it easy for you. Leg raises. Okay, core to finish us off the set. Lowering all the way down, coming all the way up. Lower as far as you can. We're gonna hold a hollow hold when we're finished, or a leg hold. Ready? Let's get started. So your hands can be underneath your butt and low back if you want. If not, they can be out. You can certainly hold a weight up here if you want to make it a little more challenging. The lower you go, the harder it's gonna be. But I want that low back to be on the floor the whole entire time. Use that core. All right, bring those legs up. Nice. Gotta love the classic leg raise. All right, this is the final exercise in the set. We're gonna go back up to those squats. All right, the squats with the lunges. We have 10 seconds here. Good, all the way up. And then as far down as you can. Good, you ready to hold? Here we go, hold, hover. You're hovering over the ground. Lifting your shoulder blades off the ground is going to make it a little bit harder. You can always rest down here. But again, that low back needs to be on the ground. Higher you hold, the easier it is. We're holding for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Alrighty. Grab some water. Alright, back to the squats. Squat, backward lunge, squat, alternating. Then we have our pull squats at the end, okay? I should have drank more water before this workout. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright guys, you ready? It's gonna be awesome. So grab your heavy weights. Alright. Do a little bit more this time if you can. We are going for 45 seconds. Ready, set, here we go. Alright, so squatting down, and then a backward lunge. So get a nice 90-degree bend in those legs as you do that lunge backwards. Keep that chest nice and tall. Get nice and deep. Ooh, yeah. Feel the lower body burn. Gotta love the legs, right? Yeah, I'm doing my rehab. Finished PT, so that's exciting. Feels good to not have to move in pain. As much pain anymore. Hey, we got 5 seconds. We got ready to hold. 15 seconds. Ready? Here we go. So down here. Little pulses. Woo, weight in the heels. Come on. Dig deep. Breathe. Good. 3, 2, 1. And stand up. Nice. Ooh, yikes. Take a little break. Arms. We're rowing. Remember, bent row. Then we're going to hold for 15 seconds at the top. Alright, you ready? 45 seconds. 3, 2, and let's go. So you're hinging at the hips. You're rowing back and down. I want you to squeeze those legs. Alright, I know we're not working the legs, but you're in this hinge position, so technically you are. Now pulling your weight back towards you. Alright, so it's not a shoulder shrug. Not going up. You're going back and in. Alright, towards those hips. Alright. Nice. Good job. 10 more seconds here. Good. You ready to do that hold at the top? Ready? Set. Here we go. Hold. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Focus in. Alright? Hold the arms back. Don't rest those weights on your hips. Alright? Keep them in. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Alright, on the floor for the rest of it. Bridges. So we got a single leg option if you want to add a single leg option. Alright? Or you're doing both legs at the same time. Either way, we're pulsing at the bottom or at the top at the end of this 45 seconds. You ready? Alright, bridges. I'm gonna do single leg. Here we go. I'll let you know when it's halfway. You're pushing up and down. You're gonna come all the way down. Push up as high as you can. Breathe. You got this. Come on. If you are doing the single leg option, I want you to switch. Alright, if not, keep going here. Good, push up through the heel. Feel those glutes. Hamstrings, low back. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Ready? Alright, we're pulsing. So both feet. Add that little pulse here. Up and down. Good, tiny little movements here. Feeling the burn in the back of those legs. Look, I moved over here. 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Alright, you ready for your chest press? Last time, so chest press for 45, push-ups for 15. Alright, grab your weights. On the ground, ready? Here we go. So down and up. Alright, press the low back into the floor. Nice and controlled here. Good. Take your time. You don't have to rush this. Keep those muscles working. Alright, all the way together though. Finish that range of motion on the chest press. Good. Nice. How's our breathing? In through your nose as you go down, out through your mouth as you push up. 10 more seconds, we got our push-ups. Can't wait. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, and get those push-ups started, all right? So flip on over as many as you can. 15 seconds. Okay, go to your knees. We need to go to your knees. All right, we're going down together with that upper and lower body, and then up together. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yikes. Alrighty, that was good. Leg raises, all right? Last time we'll grab some water and move on to our next set of exercises. You ready? You're doing good. Here we go. So flipping over. I'm gonna hold some weight. I'm gonna hold tiny weight up here. All right, let's go down, up, all the way down, and good. Good, lower down as far as you can. Keep that low back planted. Engage that core, you got this. 45 seconds, no problem. All right, 10 left. Oh yeah. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and you're holding as low as you can. All right, keep the legs nice and tight. Core brace, hold for 15. Good, the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice. All right, guys, grab some water. How are we doing? How are we doing? Alrighty, grab some water. We're gonna move on. Next set. So this one though, we're not doing any of the 15 seconds. We're just doing 45 seconds, okay? Every exercise, all right? And then we'll keep going through. So I want you to grab one heavier-ish dumbbell or 2 smaller ones if you have them. We're gonna do some side lunges, all right? Little lunge day, all right? So I'm gonna start with one side at a time just because of the weight how I'm holding the weight, but you can do whatever you're comfortable with, all right? So what I want you to do, start on one side, you're gonna lunge straight out, weight back in that heel of the bent leg, and you're standing. So lunging straight down, pushing up, all right? I want you to keep that leg nice and straight, that's not bending, all right? Stepping straight out for me. Weight is optional, of course. I like to hold this one straight with my straight arm. You can certainly hold up top if you want, all right? We have about 45 seconds. You ready? Here we go. Keep one down and up. So again, keep it nice and tall. Work those hips, those inner thighs a little bit. Good, sink deep into that heel. Stand tall. Breathe. And wherever you want to have that weight in that arm, totally fine. All right. Nice. Doing good. You ready to switch? We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. Nice. So if you were doing one side at a time, we're going to that other side. All right. Gonna get nice and deep. Bring all the way back to the center. Get a nice bend in those legs. How low can you go? And you might find that one side's a little easier than the other, a little different. Totally fine. It's great to work that single leg option, those single leg exercises, to work on those imbalances. Nothing wrong, just different. Good, keep going here. Add live, we're doing a minute here, so we're doing 30 seconds each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, lighter dumbbells for me. All right, we're gonna do a wide bicep curl. So arms are gonna be tucked in. So instead of coming here to the bicep curl, you're turning your arms out and up, okay? So 45 seconds, adjust as you need. You can always alternate your arms. You ready? Set, here we go. So come out, nice and wide, all the way down. Try to keep the back of those arms glued to your side. All right, so standing tall. So this round here, working on some of the smaller muscle groups. We hit the bigger ones. All right, in that first round. This one we're kind of breaking it down, a little smaller. Again, always good to train everything. Plus, might be a little bit tired from the first 2 rounds, so make it a little bit harder for these somewhat easier exercises. Good. About 5 more seconds. All right, 5 more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. 1 dumbbell or 2 for the heavy. We're doing single leg RDL, so you're going straight down. You're coming back up, hinging at the hips. Kick that leg back behind you. All right, flex that foot. All right, 1 or 2 weights, doesn't matter to me. We're gonna do half on each side. You ready? Set, and here we go. So I want you to think about planting that foot into the floor. Kick that leg back. Stay up nice and tall. Shoulder blades are still back. Keep the back strong. Looking ahead of you on the floor. Keep that neck neutral. Fold over. Again, this is a great exercise to do. If you don't have weights, body weight is perfectly fine. All right. Breathe. Nice and controlled on the way down. Don't just fly down and fly up. All right. Keep that leg behind you. Ready to switch? Here we go. So switching sides. All right. Good. You got it. Drive that leg back behind you. Soft knee. Oh yeah, my legs are shaking. Gotta love. Good. Strength day. Nice. Breathe. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and finish that rep. Nice. Alrighty. Lighter weights for me. Okay, we're gonna be kneeling. A little shoulder press. So, I want you to do, alright, lighter weights. You're gonna be kneeling nice and tall. Weights are gonna be up here. You're gonna drive straight up, straight down. Alright, keep your palms facing in for me, alright? You can go out if you want to, but I want them in, alright? Again, you can always alternate arms if you want to. You ready? 45 seconds. Here we go. Just straight up, straight down. So, the reason why we're kneeling is to take off that assistance from all our other muscles, like the legs, right? Using the shoulder press where we have some assisting muscles with helping us out to get those weights up. This time, it's just, oh boy, I'm falling over. It's just our shoulders, all right? So, I don't want you bending over backwards, all right? If you find yourself bending, all right, lower that weight. Straight down, straight up. Keep the palms facing in, drive up, squeeze your glutes, okay? Keep everything nice and tight, core is tight. You're doing great. Nice. Breathe in here. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Alrighty, one of my favorite core exercises, alright, with the shoulders a little bit more. Plank toe taps. So, you're in a plank position, you're gonna reach. Reaching your opposite arm, you touch your opposite foot, knee, shin, however far you can go back, you're just reaching. Keep that butt straight up into the air like a little downward dog, okay? Use your core to get your butt up. You ready? Set, here we go. So reach in, reset in that high plank position. All right, we're not dropping our butts, we're keeping it nice and strong. How far can you reach? When you reset in that high plank, your shoulders are right over those wrists. Nice. Keep going here. Core should be nice and tight. Feel those shoulders firing a little bit more after those shoulder presses. Good job. We're gonna go back through a second time here with those side lunges. Good. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds for me. You can do anything for 10. Good. If you just want to hold a plank too, you're more than welcome to hold a plank. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, grab a quick drink if you need to. We're gonna back up into the side lunges. We're gonna do 30 seconds each side, all right? It's just easier for me to keep track of my watch. Oh, man. Mouth is dry this morning. Whew. Alrighty, guys. You ready? Side lunges. Last time, sink deep. Here we go. I'm gonna pick one side at a time. You can alternate for sure, no problem. I'm doing one side. Sometimes it really helps me to focus on that one side more than if I was doing two at a time, or both sides. Alright, so sink into that heel. Alright, nice and deep. Use those legs. Power up. Good. We're going to switch in 5 seconds. Go when you're ready. Other side. Good, nice and deep. Drive up. And then you repeat. Good. Got good. Love a good side lunge. Love these. Love them. Love them. Good. Breathing here. We have those bicep curls coming up. Remember those? 3, 2, last rep for me. Good. And put those down. All right, so remember wide curls. Arms are tucked in. Curl straight up, straight down. You ready? Working those biceps. Ready. Here we go. 45 seconds. Down and up. Last time with these. All right. Again, feel free to alternate, okay? You want to do one side at a time. Give your arms a little break, that's fine, okay? Otherwise, you're going together, down, and up. Just changing that angle a little bit. Make it a little different. All right, so we're standing tall. Remember, we're also not throwing our bodies into it, right? Use the arms, down and up. It's okay to use lighter weights. 10 seconds here. You got it. Squeeze in a few more reps. No problem. 3, 2, and relax. Nice. All right. Single leg RDLs. All right, those single leg deadlifts. Coming down. Stand up nice and tall. All right. You ready? So grab those weights. 1 weight or 2 weights. I'm using 2. You can certainly use 1 if you would like. You ready? Here we go. So going straight down. Driving up. All right. Focus on that balance. Squeezing the core. Kick the leg behind. And you're standing tall. Good. Nice job. Like I said, cut those side lunges. One side might be a little bit easier than the other. Totally fine. You ready to switch? Give me 1 more rep. Good. And we're going to switch sides. Alright, so find that transition. We got that kneeling shoulder press coming up. Nice. Woo. You can always bring that leg back and rest up on the ground if you need to, in between your reps. Nice. Good job. A few more seconds. Keep working. 1 more rep for me. Good, and relax. Alrighty. Kneeling on the ground here. Shoulder press. Remember, adjust those weights when you need to. Palms are still gonna face inward for me. Alright, keep them close. Alright. We're gonna do those planks coming up. You ready? Set. Here we go. Just straight up, straight down. Good. Yeah, this one you don't have to, again, crank out those weights fast. Nice and controlled. Alright, pace yourself. 45 seconds isn't a long time, but it's still a decent amount of time, right? You can do it. Keep those legs tight behind you, right? Core is tight, standing tall. Again, you can always alternate arms if you need to. You can always do 1 weight at a time, or holding just 1 weight instead of 2, and just do both arms together that way. All right, whatever you got. Nice. Again, if you don't have this, it's still doing those movements without the weights. Totally fine. You're still working those muscles. All right. Good job. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's finish with those plank toe touches. All right. Work those shoulders a little more. You have 45 seconds. Plank toe taps, a little switch. I'll show you what we're doing next to finish. Ready? And here we go. So plank position, reaching back, reset. How far back can you reach? Again, if you're not feeling comfortable, you can certainly hold a plank. Okay? Again, you can always reach for your knees, your shin, even maybe your thigh. If you can't go all the way back, that's fine. You're moving. That's all I want here. Engage that core. Use the core to kick that butt up towards the ceiling. All right? Get a nice stretch on those calf muscles while you're at it, right? Good. 10 seconds here. You got it. Nice. 3, 2, last one. Good. And down. Nice. All right, guys. Whew, grab some water. How are you feeling? Doing good? Doing good, doing good. Man, oh man. All right. Well, I have to finish, all right? We got about, let's see. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? 5-minute finisher, okay? Again, this is called an AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible. I'm gonna give you 3 exercises, okay? 3 exercises, 10 reps of everything, so keep it nice and easy for you guys. 10 reps, all right? 5 minutes to get as many rounds as you can of these 3 exercises. So I'm gonna show you them to you. Here's we're taking a break, all right? And we'll go from there. All right, jump lunges. So what we got here, a little explosive movement. Always love that in a good finisher. So it's gonna look like this from the side. You're doing 10 total, 5 each side, all right? So you got 1, 2, 3. You're switching in the air. Use your arms. Jump lunges for 10, all right? If you're not comfortable with the jumping, all that kind of stuff, I know we did some lunges earlier, so I'm gonna have you just do 10 squats. And if you wanna add that jumping simulation-ish, all right? So you're gonna squat down and then raise yourself up on those toes, okay? So that's your modification. Jump lunges for 10, okay? Then you got Renegade Rows. So you're gonna be in a plank position. You have your dumbbells in your hands. You're gonna row 1, 2, 3, you got 10 total, all right? Always modify by extending those legs out to make a more stable position, or you're on your knees doing the plank rows. All right, flipping over, you're finishing with 10 V-ups, one of my favorite core exercises. All right, coming up as far as you're able to. Fold your upper and lower body together. All right, so we have 5 minutes on the clock. Again, 10 jump lunges total, or the squats, okay? 10 plank rows or Renegade rows, 10 total, and then you're finishing with 10 V-ups. You have 5 minutes. How many reps are you gonna get in? Once you finish this, we will stretch, cool down, send you on your way, and yeah, that'll be it, all right? I lost my necklace, it's tied around me here. All right, you ready? There we go, got it. All right, so start, and you can guys, whatever you wanna start with, doesn't matter, all right? I'm gonna start with those jump lunges. Again, cycle through on your own pace, all right? Don't follow me because I'm probably not gonna be counting. I'm just gonna kind of go through, okay? So 5 minutes, I'm watching the clock. I'll give you some heads up as to where we are, and we'll go from there. All right, you ready? This is it, 5 minutes, 3, 2, 1, and let's go, all right? So you have jump lunges, all right? Nice soft landing, use those arms. A little explosive movement, you're doing 10 total of these. All right, you got those plank rows for 10, all right? Whatever weight you want to use for those is fine. You can go heavy, you can go light. And you can always widen the stance of those legs to make it a little bit easier, all right? So 5 minutes. Again, take breaks as you need to, all right? You can always take a rest. Again, you're challenging yourself to get as many in as you can here. This is your finisher for today. Again, for those V-ups, keeping those legs as straight as possible. My hamstrings are obviously super tight, so it's a little bit hard to get them straight. But reach up as high as you can. Again, if you're not comfortable with the V-ups, just do a simple crunch if you want to, okay? Good. All right, and once you get through those 3, you're back to the top. All right, come on. Push yourself here. 10 of everything. Get nice and deep in those lunges. All right. Little leg finisher. We got the arms and core finisher here, those rows and the V-ups. Good, again, widen the legs. Breathe in. In those plank rows. All right, shoulders right over those hands. All right. Keep it nice and long, squeeze the butt. You got it. Nice. Try to get that heart rate up as much as you can. Again, make it more cardio workout. Ooh, yeah. Crushing it. Good job. Here we go. Breathe in. Remember, you're not going for a long period of time in each exercise. So make those 10 reps count. All right. Ooh, yeah. What round are we on? Remember, if you're not doing the jump lunges, squat down, go up on those toes. Alrighty? You got it. When you're doing the jump lunges, try to keep those legs straight. Alright? Keep those hips facing forward. Use the arms. 10 total. Whew. Be happy it's not 10 each side. That's a killer. That could be a lot of lunges. Alright, I'm not that mean. It's only Monday. I can't be too hard on you. Alright, we're coming up on about 2 minutes left. Alright? So you got 2 minutes left. You're over halfway. Alright? Pull those weights in towards those ribs as you're doing those rows. Alright? Nothing wrong about going to your knees if you feel like you need to. Alright? Good. Flip it over. You got it. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come on, digging deep here. These finishers are challenges themselves to see what you got as you push. Alright? We've got a full workout in before this. Alright? Now, as you get tired, remind yourself, come on, you showed up here today. Let's finish strong. Don't hold back. Alright? You have just over a minute left. Alright? Push yourself. You can do more than you think you can. Set a goal, though, in this last minute. Alright? See where you're at. I want you to get in. Alright? Set a goal. So, are you finishing one whole round? 2 exercises, 1 exercise? Whatever you gotta do. You have 60 seconds. Alright? A little under 60 seconds. Get those reps in. Breathe. Nice. Roll back and in. Good job. Keep pushing here. You got it. Good. Hey guys, 15 seconds, all right? 15. I'm gonna get my 10 V-ups in to finish. Here we go. Last 5 seconds, but I want you to finish. 3, 2, 1. Finish those reps. If you have 2 more, 3 more, 8 more, finish them. Good. And then you can relax. Grab some water. Yikes. How are we feeling? That got my heart rate up there at the end. Woo, all right, grab some water, guys. Nice job. Nice work all around. How are you feeling? Full body strength. Check that off the list. All right, we're gonna stretch here and cool down. And I'll send you on your way. Get my weights out of the way. Awesome, how are you feeling? All right, let's just tap side to side here. All right, just bring that heart rate down a little bit. Catch your breath. How are you feeling? Good? Good start to the week? I did miss this, I'm not gonna lie. Some days I'm kind of like, it's early, it's Monday. But you know what? I enjoy being here with you guys, and I do appreciate your support, and I know this really helps you guys, so I'm more than happy to give these workouts for you, all right? So, let's get those legs nice and wide. We're just gonna do a side lunge stretch now. So you're just gonna sink into the one side, get a nice stretch in those inner thighs, okay? Good. Breathe nice and deep as we're stretching. And you're just gonna shift side to side on your own, okay? So I'll be here, all right? Again, I like to do like about 2 stretches on each side as well, all right? And then going back to the other side. Tomorrow we will Tabata workout, all right? Tabata Tuesday, 5:45, all right? It's a little early on Tuesday here, all right? Good. When you're ready, all right, I want you to keep those legs nice and wide. Reach down to the floor. You can even link your hands here and just push straight up and stretch the chest out a little bit if you want to. Nice. Good, and stand on up for me. I want you to grab your foot. You need to hold on to something or someone or whatever. Oops, to balance here. All right, you can reach that hand up nice and tall if you want to. Feel like stretching those quads. All right, those hip flexors. We're working on the V-ups a little bit too. Nice. Deep breaths. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the other side here, so whenever you're ready, switching sides. Oh yeah, feels a nice stretch. I like it. I like it, I like it. Nice. Good, we're gonna hit those hamstrings, okay? So just like we did in the warm-up, but this time instead of scooping, we're just gonna reach and hold. So toes are in the air, heels on the ground. We're gonna reach, keep that butt back behind you, slight bend in the leg, straight front leg. You can always put your foot flat on the ground to get a little deeper stretch if you would like. Good, and slowly come on up. Other side. Ooh, yeah. It's always important to stretch at the end of the workout, all right? So kind of cool your muscles down. Good. Prevent it from getting nice and tight, right? It's the worst thing when you're stiff, right? Good. Raise up nice, stand nice and tall. We're gonna bring the arm across our chest. Maybe roll that wrist out a little bit. And hope you guys have a great day today. Whatever time, whatever day you're doing this, hope it's a good one so far. Hopefully you're gonna have a great one. All right. It's gonna be hot this week. Stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. All right, so bring that other arm across our chest. Feel free to roll your ankles a little bit. Kind of stretch the ankles. Nice. Go to those triceps so we have that hand flattened back, all right? We're reaching nice and tall. Good. Nice deep breaths. Good. And we'll do the other side for me. And then I want you to kind of make your way to that one side of the mat. We're going to do this inchworms out, but we're going to do a little runner stretch, all right? So you're going to inchworm all the way out, and then I want you to bring one leg forward, all right? Feel a nice stretch, hands are meeting inside, feel a nice stretch in those hips, and then you're just going to rotate and hold for a second or two. Breathe nice and deep. Good, and I want you to switch sides. So bring that other leg forward. And you can always drop that back knee if you need to on that rotation, all right? Rotating up. Good, nice. And just push up and put downward dog. Put off those feet a little bit if you need to. Good. And I want you to walk those hands towards your feet. I want you to stand up nice and tall. Do those shoulders a nice roll. And nice job. All right, guys. That's all I got for you, all right? Gotta send you on your way. Gotta go to get ready for work myself. And yeah, so have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming. You guys were awesome. It's gonna be on YouTube, so you can check that out later. It's gonna be on this page. You can check that out later as well. I will see you tomorrow, 5:45 a.m., Tuesday, May, oh gosh, 18th. We're almost done. And yeah, for a little Tabata action. All right, you ready? Have a great day, guys. Thanks again. See you next time.